Good morning, everybody. Bulldog here, ThreatCon 5 Clothing President and host of ThreatCon 5 Radio. So I want to talk a little bit about what happened yesterday with these marches around the country where women were, quote-unquote, marching for rights. You know, I wholeheartedly believe that if a woman is doing the same job as a man, that they should get equal pay. I also believe that everybody in this country deserves to have the same rights. And the last time I checked, everybody does. So I want to talk about the march, in specifically the organization of it. Because there are a lot of women that are coming on social media now talking about how, this is getting blown out of proportion, and it wasn't about protesting against Trump. It wasn't about protesting against immigration. It was about trying to get women's rights for their bodies and what have you. Well, then, I'm going to say this. There's an old saying, it goes, you're either part of the problem or part of the solution. And yesterday's march did nothing but create a bunch of hate and a bunch of negative responses from people around the country. Why? Because the organization was shit. All right, if you wanted to march and you wanted to make people aware that women are not getting paid equally, or you wanted to make it about Planned Parenthood and the benefits of the company and how it pertains to women making choices for their own bodies, then should you not have made sure that people that showed up at your event did not make it look like it was there for something else? When I see more signs about immigration and more signs about Trump not being their president, the message of your women's rights basically got thrown out the window. And if you want to be able to look professional and have a peaceful protest or peaceful march, then the organizers should have made sure that these people were not distracting from the message that they were trying to portray. I think it's really sad that there's so many people that are coming to the defense of the marches when they're as uneducated as some of the people that attended it. Look it. Once again, I wholeheartedly believe that everybody in this country deserves the same rights. Okay? If you are qualified and you are better qualified than the person you're going for, then by all means you should get the job over a man, and vice versa. And it should be equal pay. So you're not going to hear a complaint from me on that. But to stand up there and hold up signs that say, immigrants are not illegals. Well, I have no idea what exactly that has to do with women's rights. Trump is not my president. What exactly does that do to women's rights? If there's someone out there that can show me where Donald Trump said that he was going to be against women's rights, then I will completely detract this entire video. And I will do a retraction and I will apologize, but I have not seen it. As a matter of fact, I know Donald Trump said that he's going to make some changes that would better women's rights as far as it goes for equal work and equal pay. I just think it's really pathetic that people want to get out there and use their voice in ways that they honestly, once again, should not be using it. That's all I got to say today. You can either agree with me or disagree with me, but either way, if you do agree, like this video and make sure you share it. And if not, well, that's your right, okay? Join me Monday nights on Veteran Radio Syndicate or the ThreatCon 5 clothing page for ThreatCon 5 Radio. The show airs from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You won't regret it. We'll talk to you soon.